We ain't good, but we still good. We go, baby. Usually, you know I never double back. And you're probably somewhere happy, getting your life on track. But when something's good, it's good, baby, that's a fact. Girl, I still have you on my mind, and I must confess, ooh, can't nobody do my body like you do me. Girl, every time that I went down, I made it juicy. You did what you did, I did what I did. But every time we link back up, it was a movie, yeah. Right on. Early ain't getting back together. Don't mean that I can wish you better. We ain't good, but we still good. I realize that I can be a lover. Let's just keep it honest with each other. I'll be happy for you when you find another. We ain't good, but we still good. It's obvious, girl, the circumstances change. You got a man, I got a girl, all the same. I'm not trying to come and overtake your lane, but the fact you text me back and says you're entertained. Oh yeah, been trying to run into you since you moved here. And if you got time, just in my line. So as the coast clear, I did what I did, you did what you did. Don't know that should matter, try it again. Start them as friends, girl, you had the right one. Wrong time. But I'd be lying if I said we didn't have a time. Ooh, we did body some pressure, and though we ain't together, I want you to know that I'm trying to pull up. And I hate that we didn't make it to forever. Early ain't getting back together. But that don't mean that I can wish you better. We ain't good, but we still good. I realize that I can be a lover. Let's just keep it honest with each other. I'll be happy for you when you find another. We ain't good, but we still good. Today, I choose us. Well, oh, oh, hey. Baby, I wish I never left you feeling like this. Cause I can feel your pain. But if you just could get over here, maybe someone will look to your mind. Girl, I'ma make it better. Now can we dim the light? Let's make a toast, baby, to be alright. Oh, yeah. No angel, no angel, not chance to you. No angel, still me, not I know we can win. And you can depend on me through the big and thin to the very end. I got you back. So open your heart and let me come on in. And I'll be your king. And you'll be the way. So let me ease your mind. And let's make a toast that it'll be alright. Oh, Hey, hey V, welcome in. Hey sis, open, welcome in. Hey Shawnee, hey Terry, hey Bless from Texas, welcome in y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, New Beginnings. Welcome in, love. Hey, Pammy Pooh. Thanks for joining, love. Thanks all y'all for joining. Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me good? Like my little music in the background. Okay, Rosie. How everybody doing? I'm gonna cut that off for a minute. I'm gonna get back to my music. How y'all doing? How is everyone doing? I'm gonna ask first. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I'm just here kicking it, sitting listening to some music. I said, let me go live. I just came off of Open Book Live. If y'all haven't seen it, go check the replay out. We were over there clowning, but it was all fun. It was. But y'all, I just be chilling. And I had a topic. I just wanted to chime in and see for everybody that got sons out there. Hi, Beverly. Welcome in, love. So, you know, like I said, we could talk about whatever y'all want, but I just want to know for everybody that have sons, grown sons, and they doing different things and stuff like that. And I wanted to know, like, what was y'all opinions on, or y'all intake on your sons and their significant others? Um, how can I put it? Would you tell? That's all I got to say. You know how your our boys can be, and how they can get, and dealing with your own son is like, okay, these things are going to come up, and you're going to probably be put in a situation or a predicament one day, and I just want to know, you know, what you guys thought, for the ones that do have sons, what y'all think, and what y'all think about that. Hey, welcome, Sissy. Open.
Hey sis, hey chat. I had stepped away so I didn't get a chance to speak directly to everyone.
Okay, that's
How you
okay.
doing today again?
I'm doing fine. I know. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I am doing okay.
So what okay, so your question was if the son is cheating, your son is cheating, would
Yes.
and he has a girlfriend, would you get involved and let him know or let her know about what he's doing?
Ye-
Or
Um, yeah, okay, yes, but I gotta put a time frame on it because you know how in the beginning it's always a couple faces you gonna see. You know what I mean? But let's say if okay, you told him, to bring you that one, he bring you the one, and then you you've got to know her for at least about 6 months. 6 months in at least. You know what I mean? And then you pop up and it's another face you see. You know what I mean? So what is we doing? Because me, I think well, my first step would be to talk to my son. But being in that predicament, it could be hard. So I don't know. Okay, Rosie. Rosie said I have to tell my son what's right. Right. I would talk to my son. I would. But you do have some others out here that, straightforward, right? While the son is there, while she's there, you got them type of moms. You got the ones that's gonna say, look, it's either gonna be this one or that one, telling you exactly you gonna pick or choose, and it's their life, you know what I mean? But mothers do be having a little impact, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to know what you think, Sissy, because you do have a growing son that's coming up.
yeah, one that's coming up, child.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
you
And
you know
just
what?
imagine.
Yeah, like I mean, the experiences I've even seen in with the kids at school, just try to
Mhm,
give them wisdom and things like that, on how you handle each other, whether it's a girl or a boy.
mhm,
But for the purposes of this conversation with the son, I would definitely want, and most sons try to look for women kind of that reminds them of their moms or whatever. And you want
mhm.
to teach them like the standard of how to treat a woman, and hopefully he'll even learn a lot of that from my husband and how he treats me and so forth. But I don't like, man, I haven't gotten to that stage of either one of them. I'm so nervous. It's like, oh my goodness, just what goes around comes around. Just let him know, you got to be responsible out here. Different things that you do can come back on you as well. And that goes for male or female. How you're treating others. I would have those conversations. One thing, like with my mom, uh, hey, Amelia, welcome.
Hi,
She
Amelia.
she always kept an open door where we felt good talking to her about anything. And
Mhm.
so that was, I mean, even the cousins, everybody would go to my mom for any advice, like girlfriend, boyfriend issues, all this kind of stuff. And so I
Right.
think having that open communication with them will, you'll be able to tell them when they're going probably down the wrong path and correct them and so forth. But I probably wouldn't get into it with them
Mhm.
together, but maybe behind the scenes having a conversation.
Right. Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. I agree. I agree. Like I said, I will talk to my son, first and see where his head is, what is going on. Within the 6 months, I want to know what went on and what didn't you like. Why couldn't you stop it earlier? So it won't happen again. Stuff like that. V said, "Don't bring multiple around me. Only the real one." And that's what I said. That's what I said. Just don't bring them. Just don't. I don't like them. I don't want to meet this one and that one and that one and that one and that one. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. And I'm glad that I did have that. I taught my son. You know how to be a woman. And he also had my dad show him. I mean, I'm sorry. How to treat a woman. You know what I mean? So I really not didn't run into that problem yet. You know what I mean? It's just that he does. I do have a grandbaby. They're not together, but co-parent very very well. And I'm on the note of more so, oh well, why, or what's the problem that you can't make it work, But
Mhm.
I just stepped off of that and I said I'll leave that up to them. You know what I mean? Because it's I don't know everything that goes on between them. So evidently, but the co-parenting, and I still love her, and the co-parenting as well. But that's why I said just bring me the one and only. But I see that's
Yeah.
not going to happen. Having a son, having a son is not going to happen like that. It's going to be different scenarios. So I'm at this point right now. You know what I mean?
And then like you get used to, because it's almost like when they go through a breakup, it's almost the family have to go through the breakup too. If it's not the one that he
Yeah.
truly wants to be with, and y'all start getting used to the person, and she talking to you and having conversations, y'all bonding, and then lo and behold, he like, oh no, that ain't the one. We're done. And then that cuts off. Now some people, they keep talking to the end. They have those type of
Right.
relationships. But yeah, just the in and out stuff, ugh, with different ones, yeah, I would probably have a conversation.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, it's bound to happen. How you doing, Cancer 66, Queen Tandy? Keep
Yeah.
pushing forward. Thank y'all all for coming in and joining us today. Thank you. But yes, if y'all want to grab the link and come up, if y'all have sons and y'all have a different outtake, I mean, I'm willing to hear it because I told my son and my daughter, don't bring me. I've already got trust issues, so don't bring me nobody that's gonna learn me for 6 months and then all of a sudden it's somebody new. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I guess reality is really just not going to go that way.
And
So I had,
then men or boys are different too. Like we're more emotional creatures and things like that, but boys can separate the two and they don't get so invested. Like I think as girls, we kind of, young girls especially, we get our hearts into it. That's my
mhm.
boyfriend. They get all mad and hormones all over the place. But then you have the young men, they are not so emotionally attached. They can date somebody for 6 months to a year and just quit them and move on to the next. And it really
But look
doesn't.
at but
Huh?
look at us, sis. Look at us. We can date somebody for I don't know how long, and they do one thing. We leaving, and we
Hmm.
done. We do that too. It was one after we look when a woman's fed up, there's nothing you could do about it. Like when done, we done too. How you doing, Mama Three? Thanks for coming
Mama
through,
three.
love.
I need it for now.
Hi, Gloria. Thank y'all all for joining. I really appreciate it. But I just want, I'm like I said, I'm on because I'm just coming out with my topics over my head because this just be it be bothering. But like I just be wondering like what do everybody else think like. But my son right now is 23. So,
Okay,
he
he's
still have
young.
time. Yeah, he's young, so he still have time. He's not one of those that does have this girl and that girl and this girl and that girl. You know what I mean? But since he's not with his baby mother right now and they co-parent well, I haven't seen anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that there is, but I haven't because he knows that I don't want to see nobody. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
he respects that. He really respects that. It's not like he's a player either. He's not one of those either. But
Right.
if he on the phone or around me or and I'll say hi. But other than that, if it's not serious enough, if we are not serious and it's not going nowhere like that, you know what I mean? He will not bring him to meet me. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I got that, instilled in him because I don't like, too many people around and knowing my business. And then now, you know. And
Right. That's
I'm
true.
real nice and cook. And I'm the mom that I'll cook for I'll cook for you. I'm buying little gifts for you, stuff like that. And then for y'all to break up and then you to turn around and then start talking about saying stuff. I don't want that to happen, but it hasn't happened. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? The sons can get us in a lot of trouble.
Wow. And then you got to remember
My-
names.
That's what
All
I'm
in
saying. I
one
said,
name.
they already know. Look, I already have can't see. and with these names and all that. So y'all really will get in trouble around me, and they know it. They know it. Cause I'm sure be like, was you the one that braided his hair? Oh no, you. Oh okay. See, don't do it, cause I get him right up, caught up. Mama Three said my 23-year-old is not a cheater. When he has a girl, he's only with her. Yes. Now that's my son. That's my son. Yeah. But I'm just like, what's the next step? Like, okay.
So let me ask you this question. How long do you think you would want him to date someone else? Like if he decides to date someone else, how long do you expect them to date before you're okay with her kind of coming around?
So, well, I mean, well, that could,
Because that's gonna be the next thing. Like eventually he may find somebody. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And the thing is, I trust my son, right? So if my son says, "Mom," and because I don't know how long he was talking to her, but when he bring her around me,
Hmm.
it could be some time put in. I don't know it, but when he bring her around me, he know that it's going to be, it's serious.
Okay.
Put it like that. So when she gets to me, um, you know, um, that's why I'm saying I can't put a time limit because when he bring her to me, she's welcome with open arms. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Already. Because he's not just bringing me just anybody. He's bringing me somebody that he's going to be with, that he's, you know, like he did with his baby mother. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, I believe when he bring the next one to me, they will have, some chemistry and history, and maybe, some years on down the line. You know what I mean? So I'm just hoping it's the right one. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I'm hoping it's the right one. Mama Three said, but if he did cheat, I would have a talk with him and definitely wouldn't have multiple women coming around my place. Right. Nope.
Mm-mm.
And my son know that, even though, yeah, he has his own and come through, but he knows that, I don't want to, and that goes for my daughter too. You know what I mean? Even though she's well respectful and everything, but, she knows the deal. And
Hi,
that
little
goes
sweet
both ways.
Texas.
Like, I blessed. You,
You see
you
her
like,
come pictures.
oh, my son is 22 and been with his girl for 2 years. Okay. Okay. Oh, you like her? Oh, that's definitely a plus. Many
Hmm.
more years to them. Tell your son, many more blessed years. Hang in there,
Right.
both of them. Hang in there. Look, I didn't give up on black love. Black love is still there. You know what I mean? And it's still there. So many more years to them. For real. I love to see it, and I hate to see them, fall apart. I do. I do. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. You still got time, sissy. You got time.
Ooh, girl, I am just not ready for that phase. Oh my goodness. I think of all the stuff I put my mom through. Oh my goodness. And
Oh,
my brother, he was different. My brother's 8 years younger than I am. And he he really didn't have a lot of girlfriends. He
okay.
really didn't. I'm trying to remember. He really did not have a lot. I can't even remember maybe one. But I also didn't live in Houston when he was at that age. But um, he's been married. How long have they been married? They've been married a good while too. Um,
See?
yeah, my brother he didn't date a whole lot, but when he did find, because I think he was supposed to be on a blind date with somebody else, but something happened where my sister-in-law, my current sister-in-law, was in the background or something, and he heard her voice, and they ended up hanging out and meet. And girl, they've been married ever since. I think they've been married a good like not no. Let's see, they've been married have they been married longer than me now? I'm trying to think. How long did I have? I think they've been married a good 8 years, maybe about eight
Usually
years.
the ones, usually the ones that's quiet and stay to themselves, and you know what I mean, do what
Mhm.
they got to do through the years. When they find a woman, they usually stay together for a long time, get married and everything, because they take
Right.
their time. They take their time. New Beginning said Tuesday is my anniversary, but I got my divorce papers and I'm embracing my new life. And blessings to you, Rosie. Blessings to you.
Yes. Prayers,
Either
sis.
way, you know what I mean? Blessings to you. Yep. Mama Three said my 17-year-old is still not girl crazy, but he goes to school and is on is always home. Okay. So he ain't spread his wings yet. Yeah, he's 17, but that's good though when they're still like school, home, and chill at 17. That's good.
Mhm. Yeah,
That's
that's what
good
my
because
mama
I,
was.
yes, yes. Prayers, Rosie. Hey, Queen Therese,
Hey,
sissy,
Queen
how you
Shirley.
doing?
We missed you, girl.
Yes, we do. I love you, sis. I do, I do. I'm glad you could catch me live, sis. We, t- if you know the topic, Queen Three, you could grab the link, or anyone could grab the link. If you got some sons, let me know what y'all gonna do. Oh, yes, prayers for Rosie, and
Yeah.
praying everything will work out in your favor, love. Everything, everything. Hi, Smart Cookie. Thanks for joining.
I don't see.
I
Oh, there she is. I was like, I don't see Smart Cookie.
You came down
Thank you for
here.
joining.
Yes, thank y'all for joining. We just up here just randomly just having a convo. Well, getting Sissy prepared, actually.
Right. Oh my
We go
God.
back to, let me think. Well,
And you
because I
know,
mean,
my son, he doesn't even seem like he into the little girl stuff yet. Where they
okay,
think little
good.
girls cute and stuff. And he'll be 8 in September.
Oh, well, that's good. He's an 8-year-old young little boy. These kids are, listen, these kids, the moms that got easy on them and they running wild.
Hmm.
So we don't got to go with the Joneses. Me and Nasi just went to the store. She 15, and I had the lady asked me, how old was she? And I said she's 15 because of how the way we was talking, and she was saying that she haven't seen a regular 15-year-old young girl in a long time.
Right.
She was like, because they are walking around, they walking around with wigs and
Yep.
makeup and half shirts and talking like this and like that. And you know what I mean? And her interaction she had asked me, like, can I ask you how old she is? I said, she's 15. And she was like, wow, she is so beautiful. Like, I haven't seen a regular, she is so like, just, she haven't seen it in a while. These
And you
kids
don't
just,
see that in a lot. You
you
don't even
don't,
know how old they are anymore. Some of these little
you
girls.
can't You can't tell. They be 10 and 11 and 12. And you can't
Hmm.
even tell. Looking like they 14, 15, 16.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Mm-mm.
Yeah, I want
Nah.
mine to stay kids as long as possible. That's why I used to tell my students, I'm like, look, I would see some of the little students in recess playing and things like that. Then you see the little girls looking at the boys, and I'll be like, y'all, what happened to just playing with toys for as long as you can, and don't grow up so fast. Because me and my
Right.
cousin, we used to always tell my mom, we can't wait till we grown because we want to do X, Y, Z and go here, here,
Mm-hmm.
here. And my mom said, okay, don't
Uh,
rush growing up. Okay, because
yeah.
baby, it's a whole other set of problems out there.
Yep. Yep. And I see why she said it.
Me too. Now,
That's
now we
it.
want to be kids again.
I definitely want to be a kid again.
Man,
But I did. But I really wasn't the one that wanted to be grown. I wasn't like the one to be grown type. You know what I mean? I
hmm
really didn't. Smart Cookie said, "Yep, my teens are not out there either. It's all in the lifestyle that you provide for them, and that's exactly facts. True." Robin said, "I hate the police officers. Sorry, I had to say that."
oh my gosh.
Oh my! After Monique, she said, "Look, let me just add in that yeah, them with the badges, no, yeah. Well, I hope that it got better. Bless Smart Cookie.
Me too. I just saw that. Yes.
Yes, I hope that you are in a better place and always keep the faith and know that God is always in the midst.
Right, right. And that is so true. Depending on what you went through as a child determines whether you want to return there or not. Because some people
Right.
deal with trauma. Some
Yeah,
people, they had a great childhood, so it just really depends on that. Um,
that's what you said. I don't ever want to be a child again.
hmm
Well, I'm sorry that your childhood was, you know,
Right,
but like I said, but we here now. We here now and look at you, blessed.
right.
It got better when I took control, and yes, I live a much better life filled with peace and happiness. Amen. Welcome in, Miss X.
Morning,
Hey,
sex. We
Queen Dree
missed
said,
you.
yes, we missed you, Miss X. Queen Dree said, at one point, I wanted to work with the young girls and try to get them to go down the right path and not the path that I took. It was horrible. I'm still going through it.
Mhm.
Oh, and I'm praying for you, Queen Dree. You already know. I'm
Yes,
praying for you. Yes, and you keep on fighting. You keep on being strong, and you keep on pushing. You got this, Queen Dree.
and that's
You
really good
definitely.
too. A good
And
thing to.
that's yes to mentor.
hmm And they need people that's real, that's been through some stuff. Because
Yeah,
sometimes if they feel like your life is so far off from their reality, it's hard for them to connect. But like people that they feel are real and genuine and have been through some stuff, kids pay attention and listen. They do listen more than you think.
yes, yes, yes. And I swear, like my grandkids, it's like me raising my kids all over again. It really is. It's
Yeah.
like I want to make sure that they know the basics. You
Yeah.
know, you know, all of that. You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm doing it all over again, and I love it because a grandmom is a different feeling. It's just a different feeling. You know what I mean? So doing it as a grandmom is a little bit more easier than as I did it as when I did it as a mom because that was my first time. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I've heard that it's different. I haven't
yeah,
got there yet either, but I heard that it's so much easier.
yeah. It's easier when you're a grandmom and you trying to instill everything. Because I start with the you know thank you, you welcome, good morning, good night, prayers. I start with the basics, and just go all the way through. School in the morning. You know what I mean? Colors, numbers. Like I do all of that. So it's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
It definitely is. Oh, Queen Dree, we love you too. Yes, Miss X, they are such a blessing.
Yes,
They
that's.
are.
Mhm. I was struggling with something. Well, I guess it was just it was an afterthought today. Um, and it's one of the things that I probably will go through the rest of my life because you
Okay.
can't necessarily question God's will in certain areas. Like we may not have an answer until later on the other side. But I was thinking, cause something my son did in the back, and I was just thinking how my mom had wanted grandchildren so bad. Like she really wanted them. And my aunt, which is her sister, was really, really like getting grandkid after grandkid after grandkid. And so when my son was born, because I mean, she did get a chance to enjoy my stepdaughter, Justice, and so forth. And so when my son was born, that's when she passed away after that, like 4 days. And so I told my husband, I said, man, just something that you have to live for is all of that time she had been wanting grandkids. And now when the grandkids are here and growing and doing different things, she's not here to enjoy them. And I really, really like that part is always in the back of my mind. I try not to think on it too much, but I know
Right.
that she would really enjoy having her grandkids.
Yes. Yes. And always know that trust and believe she's gonna be around when it happens, and she's looking down right now.
Right.
And you just gotta be strong, sis. I be yeah, I be thinking the same thing. Like my mom was one for the grandkids, and anybody could tell you. And she got it's seven of us, and she got I think it's about 40 something grandkids. So
Wow.
it's a lot. And you know what? When she passed away, it was my duty, and I felt like I had to keep them all together. So with her daughters, which is me and my two sisters, my sister, one of them has six, one got one, and then I got three. So that's us, and then my brother, I have four brothers. So just imagine how many of them. And I kept them all together, and that's how I felt better because I know she didn't play about her grandkids. So
I
I
know
kept
that's
I kept them all together, through the first couple years. We got together for her. We went to the grave site one year. You know what I mean? Because I knew that she was watching, and I said if I was, not gonna do anything else, I'm gonna keep her grandkids together. You know what I mean?
right. Hmm.
So yeah. Welcome in, Dreamy Girl. Hey, Nina. Thanks for joining, loves. Yeah,
Hey
so
Nina, hey dreamy girl.
we just gotta be strong around this time, cause
Yes,
it
girl.
is hard. Doing achieving accomplishments that our moms would have been like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Good job. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So, and then when you ain't got that, you can't pick up that phone and call her. You can't tell her. It's like, dang. But I
Right.
learned to, it's like I said, it's different ways that we have to cope with that. I just try to like, you know, um, think of something else, or
Yep.
always
Exactly.
on my mind, but try to think of something else that you know what I mean, in replace of that, something that'll make me laugh. You know what I mean?
Right, right. That's what I had to do.
Yeah.
Cause, girl, it's like one little, and it's so weird how that works. Cause one little thought can lead you down a whole little path if you not
Yeah.
careful, and you don't
Yep.
even have to be thinking about it. It's just one little thought that comes to mind. You like, man, I wish, and then you just start thinking about this, and
Yep.
then it'll lead you to this, and so what?
Yep.
What are you trying to do, Micah? Not
Let's
right
see.
now.
My sister said my children doesn't know what it feel like to have a grandmother because my ex-husband mother passed when they were 2 and 3 years old. Okay. Oh, blessings. Wow. I'm 47 and became a grandmother at 44. It's been so healing. Oh, Miss X. Okay.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a different type of like, yeah. And it's definitely healing. It's definitely
Hmm.
a part of my healing. You know what I mean? From everything. My mom, just healing, period. Your grandkids will do it. And your kid, and my kids also. I
Right.
just want my boys to give me some great granddaughter in law. Oh, they
Right.
will, Rosie. Give them time. Just give them time. Trust me. Give them time. Good job, Shelly. You're very strong, sis. Thank you, Queen Jeree. Things I try to be. I try to be on my lives because like one false word it could lead me down a path. You know what I'm saying? And,
Uh-huh, girl.
especially with my mom. That's why I haven't even I talk about her, but I ain't really talked about her. Because I know that I still have some healing to do, and I
Right.
don't want to be crying every time I have to bring up my mother. So I'm doing well. I think I'm doing a good job right now.
Mhm.
Um, even happen to mention her. Um, even though she's on my mind, I think about her every day and night. It's never a dull moment without her.
Right.
Um, spiritually. So, you know, I just, that's how strong, and then with other, mental issues I just balance everything out and make me who I am. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I make me the shell that I want to be. You know what I mean? I have, working with different, my anxiety and stuff like that. You have to do things certain different ways, and that makes me who I am. And it's nothing um less than what I was before my mom passed or any of things that has happened.
Mhm.
It's just a different way of moving. You know what I mean? Different way of
Right.
moving. So and I thank God, and I thank God. I just thank God, and I thank God for staying with me. I thank God for keeping me. You know,
That's right.
and I'm gonna leave that right there. Yeah,
Amen.
because as I get more comfortable, with coming live and talking, you see how it probably just come out fluently. You know what I mean? Yeah, it'll
It
come.
really is. You're doing great, sis. You really are.
Thank you, and yeah, I got you know. Like I said, I didn't think content stuff was for me, talking and, telling, but hey, just bring up a topic and just go on ahead, Shell. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, I always thank you, sis, for having my back, you and Lolo, you know, Queen Dree, everybody pushing me. I appreciate it. Yes. Oh, thank you, Queen Dree. Thank you. I'm trying, girl. Because this was totally new. Like Open and Lolo, like Latina pushed me to going live. Like I said, I was going to do videos, but doing this was not in the plans. And so this is really a lot. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Shelly, topic needs to be discussed more. Thank you. Oh, Miss
Hmm.
X, I appreciate that. And listen, you guys can help me out too. On my community wall, um, some topics. Matter of fact, y'all can leave me some titles. You know what I'm saying? And leave me some topics and titles up there, and we could discuss it. You know what I mean? We could discuss it. I'm always open to it because that'll give me, what I mean. That'll help me to come live also. You know what I mean? While I'm starting out. That'll help me to come live. Just encourage me more. Like, okay, you know, they want to talk about this. They have a title about this. I'd be like, oh my God, sis, what am I gonna put for the title? What am I gonna okay, so just a little thing. Let me see, going live is the best way to get your watch hours. Yes, it is, Mark Cookie. And that's why I said I'm pushing myself, and I got a goal to come live, and all the way up to my birthday as much as I can. You know what I mean? And I think I've been doing pretty good, since the first. I think I started about on the 7th or 8th. I gave myself a challenge, and I think it's what's today, the 13th. So I think I
Uh-oh, I think it's going out, sis. Shelly.
Hello, can you
Okay,
hear me?
there.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think I gave myself the challenge about what about 4 days ago that I was gonna go live, to my birthday. But I'm pushing. But I did go live about 3 times by the time I gave myself the challenge though. So yeah. Now you repeat. Yep. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Dag, I wonder how long I was gone. How long was I gone, sis?
You know what? And I was over here having a conversation on the side with Justice, so we probably both were gone probably about a good 30 seconds.
I know I read going live is the best way to get your watch hours up. If y'all didn't hear me, I have read that. But yeah, and I was saying leave y'all ideas and everything on my wall. That's how y'all can help
Oh
me.
yeah.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? To give me topics and stuff like that. That's all I ask for. If y'all want to give me topics or y'all want to give me titles or something that we could just oh, okay, thanks, Queen Dre. Yeah, titles and stuff. And that's motivation for me. So
Mm-hmm.
that's meaning more to me. You know what I mean? Um, to come live and know that I have you guys motivation and we could talk about, some the things that you guys want to talk about as well. Because I'll make up a title and just be like, okay, sissy, we're gonna go live with this and wherever it takes us, that's where it's gonna go. So I appreciate all the love and support. I really do. And I'm gonna keep on going. I got a couple more days. I got what? I don't know about what, 9 more days,
How many?
8 more
Nine?
days.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, was I? I don't know. Was I? I don't even know. Was I supposed to tell her? I was thinking I thought I was doing a game for my birthday, but I thought, but I
Oh yeah,
don't
you
know
did say you were
because I
doing a
think
game.
the answer, yeah, but I think the answer it might be around. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's around, but if it ain't, I don't know. But I'm gonna do it anyway because this is stuff that you know what I mean. If you see me coming in and out of chats, or if you see me around, these are questions that you probably should know. You know what I'm saying? Like you would know if you see me coming in and out of chats, or you know what I mean. It's gonna be simple, little simple questions. But one is definitely gonna be like when my birthday, but I don't want nobody to search for it. I'm sorry, I had like my let me see. Okay, let me see. Queen Teresa, I'm here just cooking and listening. So if I'm in and out typing, that's why it says I'm cooking ribs and baked potatoes and this late. Oh my God, Queen Teresa, that sounds good, girl. Dang.
Wow.
I had chili dogs, and I had them actually yesterday too. I had to eat them again. They was good.
Really?
Yeah, they was good, man. Chili's I had smoked links. Yes. But
That's
them ribs and baked them potatoes sound good, child. Miss X said, keep going. We will support you. Thanks, Miss X. I
amen.
really appreciate that. I do.
She's so sweet.
Yes, I appreciate everyone. I will. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep on going. Hey, Janelle.
Janelle.
Welcome in, love. Yeah, that sound good, Mama Three, right? That sound real good. I got to make me some ribs. I got to make me some ribs.
So Shelly, you want
Mm.
to say again what your topic is about? Because we have some new people coming through.
Oh, okay.
So
So yeah, I was talking about Sissy. How did you put it? Because I made it a long when it was real short.
I guess like if you have a son and he's dating, do you prefer him to wait to introduce you to, different women when it's serious? Or is it okay for you to meet multiple women, or something like that? Like,
Yeah,
um,
like
how involved?
yeah. like, is you telling on your son? Period. Like, what y'all doing? Cause I'm a wait. I mean, like I said, my son's not gonna bring nobody to me unless he know he's serious. So I'm glad I got that out the way. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
like I said, he does have a baby mother. They co-parent very well, but he's single now, so he hasn't brought me nobody. But he talking, he around, but I don't know But like I said, he hasn't brought me no one yet. But I'm trying to be open to the fact that if you do, and if you tell me that's this ain't the one, but mom, just I'm not, huh? I ain't trying to. Mm-mm. Hi, child of God, welcome in.
I child of God.
Hi, Rebecca, welcome in, love.
Hey,
Thank y'all
Rebecca.
for joining. Yeah, like we ain't doing that. Or, like I said, have a talk with my son. That's it. I I don't want to meet. What Smart Cookie said. I don't want to meet no one. You don't plan on being a woman out.
Oh my goodness. But you know what? Then you got to start thinking the mamas, their preference starts probably, how much would their preference play a part too? Because what if they're dating Susie and Betty, and then you like, oh, I like Susan, but then he likes Betty. So then you don't really
That's the
care for Betty.
thing.
Oh my
That's
God.
the And stuff like this really comes up. I watched it with my brothers, so
Mhm.
I know it comes up. I done seen it all. Oh my God, I done seen it all. My brothers ain't have no control over these women. I'm telling you, they coming left and right. They both coming pregnant same time, same babies. I mean,
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a lot, and I got 4 brothers. It was
wow.
a lot. I seen a lot, so I'm just like, whoa. I got one son now. You know,
Mhm.
like, mm-mm. My mom had it. My mom had it. But my
Wow.
mom ain't play that. She was like, "Look, you ain't bringing me nobody out." And I'm telling, and I'm telling. Now bring her, and I'm telling. Cause yeah, once you brought my mom the first one, and they was cool and everything, and the reason, and they still go together. Don't try to cheat, cause my mom telling. She was that one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. She was funny. She was funny. She was like, "Go ahead and bring her," and I'ma tell her. But yeah, I don't know. It could be either or.
My
Cause now I'm
family,
thinking, uh,
no, I was gonna say my family, baby, they would talk about them behind their backs, like whoever we were dating. It was like a family meeting. Everybody got to talk about if they think he cute or
oh yeah.
if that's the one
Approved.
for you.
Right. Oh no, I know, right? That's the worst. That's the worst when you have to get the family approval for the one person.
Right. And
For
my
your person.
especially my grandmother, baby, she was gonna be honest. Like
Oh yeah.
she really like one guy that I thought I would marry. Hey Cherry, she said
I
something's
can.
off with him. Like she would say something going on with that boy. So I thought we would eventually get married, but no, it did not work out. Excuse me. So when I took my husband, because I didn't really bring too many. I was that type too. Unless you were serious, like I knew it was serious. I didn't bring a lot of guys around my family, and so
Mm-hmm.
when I took my husband, baby, and she wanted a watermelon. I never forget this. She wanted a watermelon from the store. When my husband went to that store and got that watermelon, and it was sweet, and she was sitting there eating that watermelon. Oh, okay, that was his little test. She loved me, baby. He was in. She didn't tell me nothing wrong with my husband. Usually, because I even asked my mom too, like after she met him and I took him to Houston and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. And I asked my mom, I said, "Hey, has she said anything? You know, because usually she'll." Those old folks, they don't care who they talk about you to. She'll talk about me to my own mama. And I said, has she said anything, trying to get an idea of what she thought? And she would always say, no, she hasn't said anything bad. So she really liked him. She really did. She passed away, y'all, a couple of months before I got married. She never got a chance to come to the wedding. And our when we went there one time, and she had went into like this baby phase or something out of the blue, like she had some dementia or something like that at the end. And so I said, well, you got to come on and get out of this, because I don't know, she had in her mind she couldn't walk for some reason. And I was like, you got to come on, get it together now, because I'm about to get married in July. And I'll never forget, she cut her eyes at me and she said, well, I don't know. She shook her head like she just kind of drifted, was like, I don't know. And I was like, didn't think too much of it. And lo and behold, she had passed away a couple of months right before my wedding. And my
Wow.
cousin said
Crazy.
he had talked to her and she was describing a dress that she was going to wear, girl. It was so like, wow.
Wow.
I could
But
not
trust
believe
and believe, he was definitely there in spirit.
I
So,
believe she was there in spirit. Yep. And I
oh yeah,
believe
she did.
what dress she wanted to wear.
Yeah, and don't ever forget that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Never forget that. Hey, Brittany, welcome in love. Hey, Cherry. Hi, Karen. Karen said, I have three girls, so I can't speak on boys, but I at least wanted to know who they were dating and spending their time with. And they did bring the young men home for me to meet. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I was saying either or, Karen. Well, because I was doing it really for my son, but this could be either or. Because what if your daughter? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got a daughter that's dating. You know what I'm saying? But as a mom, that would be a different like how it would go, because as a mom, I'm going to be by my daughter's side through the men that she's dating. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Helping her pick, or if she asking me characteristics, or you know what I mean. If she's going through a dating stage, I never had to do it, but that's what I would do with my daughter. You know what I mean?
Right.
If she was going through a dating stage, I would that would only be right, right, sis? Like,
Yeah.
would you do that with your daughter? Like, if she's going through a dating stage and she's dating, different people, respectfully, and she's asking your opinions because you're definitely meeting them, and something like that, now it's her choice.
It's my kid, and I'm telling you, girl, my honesty with my kids, I'm gonna be probably get on their nerves, girl. Because
I,
for one,
I
I'm too protective. I gotta,
yeah,
get out of that once they
hmm
start getting to that age,
yeah,
and like I just try to watch out for them. Even my daughter and stuff. She probably think I be doing too much, but I look. It's a different world. It's not how we were growing up and things like that. We got to watch for technology. We got to all this different stuff going on. These kids growing up so fast, and sometimes the influences around them. It may not be how you are in your household, but I have seen kids exposed to so much in these schools that the parents don't even know what's going on. They got so many.
right.
They exposed to so much in these schools. The conversations, the stuff they doing in these bathrooms, meeting up outside, these gangs, all kind of stuff that they are exposed to
hmm
right now. So it's like when we get to that stage, I'ma definitely be on it. Okay, no, not just
Yeah,
you got to be careful who dating and all of that. These
yeah.
transfer.
It's scary. And you know what? I could say, sis, that's such facts, and it's definitely gonna be a scary time. Even in my time, it was a scary time. But
Mhm.
I'm just so glad now that my kids are older. Like, I'm just glad my youngest is 15, and I don't have to, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like, still have to, endure what you doing right now with your little ones, and having to come up, you know, in this world we got right here and there like this.
right. And like somebody,
Technology, outside. How you doing, Mind Journey 247? Thanks for joining, love.
Yep, the
Vaping
vaping.
in restrooms. Yes, yes, yes.
Some schools have those little detectors now, girl. They've had to put them in the restrooms, the vaping detectors, and they don't realize. Like, I think I was watching something on YouTube where this girl got a rare. They said a popcorn something is rare, but
Mm.
it's like with their lungs or something, and it was like a
Oh yeah,
popcorn lung because of vaping.
yes. They said that is not good for you at all. It's
Right.
not. And kids, these kids nowadays with these young teachers is getting exposed to more stuff than a little bit in school. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Philly definitely got metal detectors, and they try to have the best security, security, but let me tell you, our school, I would say our school system it's not up to par. And my 15-year-old, the youngest, she's still in school, but she's in homeschool because I just don't trust it.
Yeah.
I just don't trust it.
I'm thinking about pulling mine out too and just make my homeschool too. And they have programs too where they can have teachers and everything online. They go into their
Yes,
bedrooms and go to school,
yes.
meet up with
Let
other
me tell you,
people. True.
my my daughter she goes wherever
Oh, we can't hear you, sis.
oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why my phone keep going black. Um, my where I am, my daughter goes to PA virtual homeschool. So actually, it's she's still in the system. It's free. I don't she still have teachers. She have homework. She got her classes each and every day. Um, it's the same. She do it. Her homework, get everything in. She take tests like the same tests everybody else take, and I think it's more convenient at this time for me. I
Mhm.
do, because I'm too overprotective. And what's going on now, I wouldn't dare see my daughter in the middle of all that in these schools right now. No. Smart Cookie said it's so bad you can't really tell your family who you are dating with all these fluid people out here that don't have your best interests at heart. That's facts. People will pray your downfall in a minute. You can't tell people everything.
Right.
Mind Journey said, these schools are so dangerous, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Yes, I chose to homeschool for that reason. I agree. Um, my daughter been homeschooled since COVID. And after she got hospitalized and was done, I never put her back in. Robin said, I am mad shady, go geeky with the police.
I was okay. The police, y'all. This made me think.
Right, Queen Queen? I can't.
That made
Bad
me think of
Sissy.
something I saw today, girl, driving in Dallas. This homeless man, he wasn't asking for food or money. He had a sign that said, I guess he was from Puerto Rico, somebody, F Trump, F ICE, and F the police. And then when I slow down to take a picture, I'm at the send it to you. Girl, he smiled and giving me the thumbs up. I say that you doing this on a Sunday morning, sir. You ain't even out here trying to get no money. But baby, he just
Yeah,
woke up with that on his mind.
I'm sorry. Robinson, sorry. Police are shady as F. And
Uh-uh.
yeah, you got some out there.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say all of them. I don't want to speak for
Yeah, not
everybody,
all.
but like I say, yeah, it's bad things have happened in the police hands.
Yep.
Karen said if I had boys, I probably still would have wanted to know who they were dating. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that. Yeah, I ain't got a problem with let me know. Tell me, but just let me don't say yeah, and then 2 days later it's somebody else, a new face, and then you got me saying, you know what I mean? Is that the one that brought you the food that day? And it ain't. and now you all caught up, and then I'm walking away. Then you got to deal with that. I ain't got
Right.
nothing to do with it.
Where the other girl at?
Yeah, don't get me mixed up. Is that the one that did your hair? Are you the same one? I listen.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, but I just wanted to, yeah, chime in with you guys and see, cause you know, I got faith in my boy now. Hey, how you, Joanne? Welcome in. I'm just seeing you, love, peace and blessing. Yeah, Smart Cookie said I wouldn't be messy and tell my son girlfriend or wife that he cheated. Right? You think that would be messy? Mm. Well, I ain't say I was going that far now.
Yeah, I don't think I would tell on my
Wife,
son. Get
yeah,
away
yeah. I'm
from
not now. I ain't
me.
going that far. I ain't say that now. I'm just saying some options. But if we want to take it there, right there. Listen, what happened, son? Oh, you just going to the movies with her? Oh, she ain't doing. Oh, all right. And if he come back the next day and say, "Mom, this ain't," he got to come back and say, "Mom, this ain't the same girl from the other day." So, yeah, let me know, cause I'm not telling my son. I'm not doing that. We listen. Y'all take that up. I'm just gonna say hi and keep it moving. You won't get as much energy out of it. You get a "how you doing, hey," and that's it. That's it. We not laughing and holly and jolly, and we not doing none of that. That's for you and my son to do. I'm gonna do that with the one. The one he tell me that's the one. It's a lot. I'm saying, listen,
Mhm.
peace and blessings to all the parents out here in the world,
It's
cause
a
we got a job on us. I'm telling you, we do. Just sitting here thinking,
mhm.
we got a job on us. Robin said, I was married to a police officer, threw me off the third balcony floor of our house. I'm sorry, I got to go.
Oh wow, Robin.
No, Robin, I'm
Now I see why
oh, I see. Well, we see why you say F the bully.
sugar.
We
Right.
see that, and I'm glad you are right, and
I know.
I'm glad you came out okay. Prayers to you. I'm sorry that you had to have that encounter with us. And you see what I'm saying? Serve and protect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the scary part because I'm scared. Listen, I'm scared too. It's like, are y'all gonna save me, or when I call y'all, are y'all gonna harm me? Are
Mhm.
y'all on my side? Like, people have called the police and they have done the wrong thing to the
Right.
wrong person, the one that called. You know what I'm saying? Not getting the full story, just trigger happy. Just come on now. I haven't felt safe either. So, Smart Cookie said, "Nah, you're not bringing different women to meet me. My house will not be a whole house." I know that's right. Yeah, no, that's why I said, it ain't going like that.
Mhm.
I gotta. It won't be that anyway because first of all, I gotta respect. I respect all my kids, but if they were to live and stay, it wouldn't be another second party there. You know what I mean? I
Right.
got a 15-year-old daughter that I'm still got to got respect for, and they also have respect for. You know what I mean? So it's none of that that's going on. They got their own for that. So
Oh, I like
mm.
Mind Journey's comment.
Oh, could you read it for me? Wait a minute, I'm trying.
Okay, it says, "Oh, I'm teaching my son to keep it a buck. Don't put me in a position to have something to tell. I'm not condoning no mess. Don't bring them around me unless they are the one. No randoms around my."
I know that's right. I know that's right, Mom Journey. You
I
couldn't have
love
said it no
it.
better. That's for real. You're not
Right.
gonna keep having
Real
all these
talk.
different girls around me. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? That's just like being young and having all these different girls around you and they ain't your friends, but they just there and you know what I mean? Stuff getting misconstrued and all that. Now you got young girls coming and they thinking that, yo, nah, man, don't come test me. How you doing? Keep it moving.
So
Cause
true.
I ain't gonna be going through it with no young girl. And I ain't arguing and fussing and fighting over that. Don't put me in the predicament to be having to say, Mom, did you say wasn't I here or there? I don't care how small it was. Don't put me in that predicament. But I don't think, yeah, and that's a good point. That was a good point. But I don't think I would have that problem either. Because like I said, I've said hi on the phone to someone. Don't know if it was the same one, but you know, I ain't gonna see him. I ain't gonna see him until I know that that's your girl. That's your, or that's about to be somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Your phone went out again, sis.
yeah. I was saying my heart can't take that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm feeling for them. I got my own problems. I ain't nope. Don't add me in. Mm-mm. Shelly, before I speak as a mom, I am a woman, so I can't justify that behavior. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want that going on. Yeah, I'm not condoning it because I don't want that to happen. That's just different scenarios. Yeah. I could see your daughter bringing different men around. I can't, smart cookie. I wish my daughter would. She better get one and stick to it. Now, if she dating and you helping her out, because as a mother, you know what I mean? That's different, right, sis?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
You-
as in, like, just randomly, like, just bringing different men around, like, hey, mom, this such such. Hey, mom, this such such.
Right.
Nah, you not. My daughter ain't bringing no different men around my house. Talk about something. Hey, mom, this such such. And this one, nah, she ain't doing that. My daughter, 26. She be 27 soon. She all right in that category. Hey, K baby. She said, hey, ladies, wishing you all the best. Hey,
Thank
love.
you.
What you cooked today, K baby? What you ate today? That's it's K Bay is she's from another sector I met over there, and she do mukbangs and wig reviews and vlogs. So yeah, she be over there doing her thing. Much love, Queen. We just over here kicking it. You took my comment out of context. Oh, what smart cookie? I'm gonna see if my sissy can fix it into context. What you was trying to say? Hi, Kathy. Welcome in, love. And anybody else I missed if I didn't, I don't think I did. Welcome in and thanks for everybody. The love and support. I appreciate it. This is a great convo. Glad I courted. Thanks, my journey. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all, like I said, y'all leave some topics on my wall, cause like you know what I mean, and we could come on out and discuss it, and that'll give me motivation to come on out. Yes, Kathy, love, love to you, sweet Shelly. Um, None of your family is bomb. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, Smart Cookie says men have control over marriage. Women should not be asking men to marry them. Oh, I think that's absolutely facts. I think that's absolutely facts. I don't think that women. I don't think that women should be asking men to marry. No, mm-mm, no. That's why I think that this generation has lost the context of yeah, they're the prize. The men, accommodating them, but we are the prize. And no, I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. They gonna get on one knee. Homemade egg, cheese, and sausage McMuffin. Oh, okay, no video today. So I know it was. Child, I'll be over there chilling and eating, watching you. You know I do. Yes. Oh, that's why I mentioned your daughter might bring a few guys home. Oh, yeah. Right. Nah. Oh, yeah, but yeah, right now, yeah, she's been in a relationship now, so I'm just glad she done that stage
Shelly, I'll be
at
right
okay, at 26. Yeah. I got to go, but I love y'all. I'm going up for a fly. Oh, the sky is calling, never falling. I love you all. Wonderful rap ass. Be good. Stay fab. Bye, Kathy. Thanks for joining, love. I appreciate you. Thanks for the shout out. What's the topic of discussion today? Okay, no, we was talking about if we had sons, um would you like would you tell on your son, or would you like I would have a talk with my son, you know what I mean? But being as though they was together for like 6 months span, and he already introduced you to, a woman, and y'all good, and then all of a sudden, you know, he, 6 months later, he telling you, how you doing? Now you meeting somebody else. What is you doing? That's what I was. That's what I was saying. Like, and I was saying I would have a talk with my son. You know what I mean? Because I'm not telling on him. I ain't doing that. But I would have a talk with him and see, like, you know why and what for, or something like that. But I ain't telling on my son. Yeah, that's all we was talking about today. That's all we was getting into. Child. See how long I've been on here, because I be clocking it, clocking it. I did good. Queen Dre says I did good. I did an hour. I did a whole hour. My Dre said when I see a woman propose to a man, I already know the man. I know it just seemed like that all the time. Oh my god. K Bay said, yes, we ain't gonna tell on them, but we most definitely let them know they ain't cool. Yes. Yes, like son, what we doing? Like, come on now. And I ain't like I said, I'm not no girl, 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 girl type of girl, girl, girl. I don't care how young you is. So, you know, but I'm just like I said, I'm glad my son, he's 23. He do have baby mother. They co-parent well. When he did bring me to her, it was intentions of, and they were together for a while. Um, Beautiful grandbaby, and but they're not together now, and they co-parent well. So I'm just was thinking of the next step, like but he's not the like I said, he know that when you bring him to me, that that got to be the one. I'm not meeting her and her and her and her. I'm not one of them. But I will say hi on the phone, hey, hey, hey. But yeah, I'm not doing all that. Queen Tree said, yes, sis, you're doing great, just running it. Have fun with this. Oh my God, Queen Tree, stop. Queen Tree, stop playing. Oh my God. You gotta come over here with me, Queen Tree, one day. Child, I'm always be wanting company, love. K-Bay say, don't play with these women's hearts. They are Yeah. Or is this that? No, you that ain't just you. That's true, okay, babe. That is true, babe. Let me tell you something. Them and then these dudes is I swear these gentlemen these days are jealous. These women, these men these days are so jealous. You cannot tell them no, cause they ready to off you. They ready to like what? And then the women are the same way. That is not true. It's like stop playing with these girls. You know what I mean? Oh, excuse me. And then with the dudes, they done got softer. So it's like you play with them, now they ready to off they use them to everybody else. So it's like don't play with them either. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, I'm gonna grab the link one day. I'm gonna have a getaway from these loudmouth kids. Okay, Tree Boo, you already know. You already know. You already know. Let me see. Are you teaching your son not to make any more broken homes? Well, yeah. Well, he know that. I don't think I have to teach him because, like, what I've taught him and thus far, at as far as him being 23, he basically knows. So that's why, he's actually just, single now, and I guess when it's the right time, he want to be like us like okay, so going back to your question, I had already stated in the beginning that I had asked my son, what was the problem between that's when I had asked him what was the problem between him and his baby mother, and why, and could it be fixed, you know what I mean? So he knows all about broken homes. And I do too. I didn't come from one. My mom and dad been married for 38, 30, 40 something, 40 something years. So yeah, he definitely knows about that, and he definitely knows, that he's a one woman man. But it didn't work out, and I did have to talk with him to see. But like I said, wasn't in their business like that. So evidently, it was things that they didn't, want to work out. But they do co-parent very, very well. So I'm proud of him. Okay, Queen Dree. I'm gonna be live for a couple more minutes. My anxiety is up. Yes. Yes, but
Okay, I'm back.
you back, sis?
Back.
Okay. Yeah, right.
You on the road tonight, sis? Okay.
Oh my God.
I love
Oh
it.
my
Almost an hour
God.
and a half. What be at? I was talking about going
Wait,
hour and a half.
wait, it's an hour and a half, sis. I did
Almost.
good.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, yes. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, big K baby. Yeah, so she said she was about to go get sweet mom and she'd be right back. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Let me sip my coffee. Let me sip some coffee. But sis, you can answer this question. She Smart Cookie was asking me, are you teaching your son not to make any more broken homes? I answered her
Mhm.
already. Um, well, I already answered her. You don't have to answer that because your son is young.
I
Do your
mean,
thing.
my thing is use protection. I mean, it's too many different ways to use protection. And I mean, yeah, accidents kind of can happen. Um, but hey, I'm not gonna say that just because you got somebody pregnant that that's the one to marry. Because to me, that's not
Right.
fair. Because what if yeah, you were just out doing your thing, and yeah, now you have a lifetime with someone that you don't even want to be with. Now it's possible to co-parent and take care of your children. Like this Nick Cannon situation, that's a no-no
Mm-hmm.
to me because Nick has no. To me, he doesn't want to commit to anybody. So you just out here spreading it and putting seeds everywhere. To me, that's more intentional. just
Yeah,
spraying.
that's nasty. I think that's
Yeah,
more nasty.
it's nasty.
I
You know,
do.
so,
I do.
mm-mm. Those are broken. Now that's a lot of broken homes. He's not with
A
any of
lot.
them, you know. So if you're not gonna be with
Yeah.
someone, yeah, you basically have to watch your choices, things you doing, laying down, doing all X, Y, Z. But yeah, that's how I would kind of address that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just straight out. I listen. I'm making everybody my baby mama. He must have said that and
Like
just
smart
did it.
cookie.
Do you think I love it here? Thank you, K Bay. You gonna have to grab the link too. With Smart Cookie, I really would like for my son to have a vasectomy until he get mad. I'm done with Smart Cookie.
Reverse.
That's why we have to teach them to practice discipline. Right. One
That's
or 100 broken homes is too many. Right, right, right. I hate to see it. I really do hate to see marriages break up, or even the little couple, YouTube couple goals that was there for a long time and they break up. That. I pray for them little kids stay together and stuff like that. But I guess they young. I don't know, but I know I'm gonna make sure mine's do. I'm gonna do the best I can do on my part as a mom for my daughter and my son when needing me in any of that era of whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm so proud of my brother and or my father's only children because my father had discipline. I know that's right. Yes, my dad ain't playing. And with all them seeds everywhere, his ain't gonna be able to give them all the attention they need. Right.
Mhm.
His attention everywhere. Nick, I don't even think he can hold I don't even think he could pay attention.
Right. All those babies.
Hey Esco,
Babies.
welcome in. Thanks for joining, Esco, bro. For real, I don't even think he can even
Right, my journey.
what she said. That's
She said just the fact that Nick knows he is carrying unhealthy genes, but still passing that mess around is sick.
yeah. And whoever gonna be the 20th baby mom is even sicker.
They
Cause
just
I'm
want to
telling you, yeah, and that's crazy. It's crazy. What you would do for hey, what you would do for a bag? Not that.
right.
No, not that. I ain't having no baby. Well, so you could be set for life. That's all y'all thinking about. Money, 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 money. Well, y'all, I have enjoyed y'all. I've enjoyed everybody. I enjoyed everybody that came through, bro. You said the 20th? Yeah, yep. The 20th baby mom. Yeah. I
Uh-uh.
don't know how many he got, but wait, I mean, well, look, it's close to it. It's close to it, K Bay. If it ain't the 20th, the 19th. It's the 19th. I'm telling you. I am telling you. But I have enjoyed everybody that came through thoroughly. I really do. I appreciate all the love and support. And that is my time, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Thank you, Smart Cookie. I really enjoyed your company. I really enjoyed everybody. Enjoyed y'all evening. Thank you. Thank you, Brittany. Thank everybody for coming through. I appreciate all the love and support. And like I told y'all, put your suggestions on the wall and we can go from there. You know what I mean? I'm open to any and everything. But until then, y'all, let me see what I'm oh, I still got You have a great night too, Brittany. Good night, Mama Three. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, Queen Dreeses. Good night, Karen. I appreciate all the love, y'all. I see, I see you. Way back long ago, my shame. So help me out. As you turn through the pages, the tears roll down your face. I can see her reminiscing. Why her life had to be this way. She stopped as she came to a page where her diary ends. Smells cinnamon no rose from her lover, I suppose. It's a picture of her. What's up? She took yes. Secret memories in her mind. Oh, unkind, heartbreak time. Just in broken glass. Oh, baby, I can never relive it. Cause it's only from the days that's so sad. Oh, cause it's breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. Stare into the glass. Stare into the glass. Sierra Ecstasy. Okay, Brittany, I got the request. Is that a new song, Brittany? Just in a broken glass. Oh. I got you, Brittany. I got you, Brittany. The itch and rash of moderate to severe. Okay, I got you, Brittany. Oh, you said okay. It is an old song. Okay. All right, right there. Is this it? Yes. Are you sure? Okay. I'm sorry, Tuna. Oh my God. This is it, Brittany. When you get real close, you're gonna be surprised if I get oh my God. No, he didn't, Brittany. I'm done. I ain't see that. And baby, I'm all I want tonight. Ready, set, let go. I'm a room and lemon dealer. Cause I know what gets you out the clothes. Liquid courage makes me realer. Now you know. Oh. Hey. When they ask me, Daddy, if I'm feeling nasty, I'm trying to hide that I want you so badly. I know how much more this guy can take. You're the one to blame. A body come alive when you get real
close. You're gonna be surprised if I get exposed. You're like a hit of ecstasy. I can feel you all inside, and baby, I'm on one tonight. Ready, set, let's go. You got on that Dolce and Gabbana. Baby, you know what
she definitely got the moves. Her, Aaliyah, Beyonce, they definitely got the moves. I love it.
So when they ask me, Daddy, if I'm feeling nasty, I'm trying to hide that I want you so badly. I know how much more this I can take, and you're the one to blame. Our body come alive when you get real close. You're gonna be surprised if I get exposed. You're like a hit of ecstasy. I can feel you all inside, and baby, I'm on one tonight. Ready, set, let's go. Dinner on my body, hotter than the body. Baby, come and try me. Ready, set, go. I got the punani, na na ni na na. I got the punani, na na ni na na. My body come alive.
Definitely be killing it.
Real close, you're gonna be surprised if I get exposed. You're like a hit of ecstasy. I can feel you all inside, and baby, I'm on one tonight. Ready, set, let's go.
You see, sex at Outback, beef steak and beef. Yeah, she's definitely a good there. What you say she got pregnant by? Hey, where my other Oh, here we go. Brittany, what you say she got pregnant by her husband Russell Wilson? Oh yeah, she get to get pregnant by. Is she pregnant right now? It reminds me of you, a ride video. What reminds you, Brittany? What reminds? What you talking about, Brittany? One of my shorts, Lord. Oh, she's going. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, Sierra don't be playing. Let me see what they got coming up next. I'm supposed to be off live, but hey, they gonna let me play Beyonce on her internet? We gotta play songs one day. Finish the lyrics. I wanna go in on. Let's see if I know my part. I'm gonna try to see if I know the words. I wanna do. Hey. That's my song, y'all. Hey. That's my part, y'all. Let's see if I can sing it. I mean, Not singing, but hit it. Falling in love. I'm in a mood to be no one else. She said, like exotic, sexy, erotic on my body. Boy, you got it. Got some drugs while I ride. Got me acting hella thotty. So excited, so excited. I'm a seasoned professional. Squeeze it, don't let it go. Squeeze it, no self-control. I can feel the love in your eyes. Boy, I know you wanna squeeze it, don't lie. Double tap when I walk by, fuck a reply. You wanna leave that in it, and I know why. Blue moon, the night is on, and it's night time. Baby, just get in the water with boys. Waste time, ain't no need to hold it back. Stay with it, baby. She gon' cover right there, baby. She gon' bust. Hey, oh baby. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind. Hey, stay with it, baby. She gon' cover right there, baby. She gon' bust. I'm so nasty. Hey, with my stuff, stay with it, baby. She gon' cover right there, baby. She gon' bust. I'm so nasty. Okay. Did I hit it, Dreamy? That's my part. Yes. Baby, make it rain. Don't let go till the storms again. Don't never Hey, cuff it, don't stop. Let me love you to the ring. Yo, that's my song, y'all. Don't tell me I'll be on this live cutting up, because as long as I be on this live, it's getting easier and easier to me, y'all. Wait, I gotta get on because I'm silly, y'all. Wait, wait, wait. Shell's cutting up when it comes to the music dance. Yeah, I do. Y'all be seeing me cut up. Hey, Amelia, Shelly, you looking that song up? Know those lyrics? Oh, yeah. That's my part right there. That's my part, too. We gotta play finish the lyrics. Y'all, you gotta play it, y'all. Uh, yeah. Said, sis, start back doing my shorts. That's how I get my subscriptions paid. Oh, yeah. I was too. Yeah, I was. I'm gonna try. I think I'm in a better, any place. I might start back doing my shorts. Um, like I said, my birthday coming up, so you know what I mean. I got a lot of shorts that's out right now. New little short dances. I'ma do them. I'ma do them. I'ma do them. Yes, I'ma do them. Cause I miss doing my shorts. I had fun. I had fun. I did. I had fun. All right, I'm gonna play one more song. What y'all want to hear? When my birthday. When my birthday. It's my birthday. Like nah. No, I'm a It's coming up, Queen Dree. It's coming up. Cause I'm gonna do it live, and I'm gonna do a game for my birthday in a little bit. I'm gonna do it before my birthday to see if y'all can guess my birthday and a couple other things. See if y'all can win a little something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nope, nope. You gonna be there. You gonna be there. I'm trying to do my little, like I said, I went like when I, all right, so this is my fourth time going live since I set a goal saying that I was gonna go live, and just keep pushing, to my birthday. And then after that, like I said, my sis opened and left me and I'm still up here. So I know God ain't saying, Shell, you got this, like, just act like you talk. But nah, I do love music though, so I ain't got no problem with playing music. Um, on my lives or whatever, having a discussion and playing music. I'm gonna play this in honor of.
What Tractor Supply customers
Let's see. When y'all hear this, y'all gonna know it's my like no.
expecting.com has all kinds of
I don't. Well, I ain't monetized, so they be giving me all those copyrights, but I don't think they matter right now.
Hey, when I give these keys on
When y'all hear this, y'all know what it is.
I'm right in the front. It is.
Don't move much, man. Oh, baby, what's your name? Hey, hey. Say Don't jump till I walk inside the party. Flowers on that rose, smelling like Dolce and Gabbana. Johnny, everybody's in the beat you as an honor. So, mama, I take away what you think about a condo. If you like it, baby, we can take it to the condo. If you like the condo, we can take your body to the bedroom. I'ma beat your body like a condo. And now, hey. Thanks, sissy. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? And we don't buy no drinks at the bar. Champagne, cause we got that gold. Let me hear you say, let me say. Trying to dance like a video vixen. Sound like be on the board like pimpin'. When I retire from the pool like pimpin'. Trying to get you home with me, my Simpson. Whip out front, we can lead like pronto. Yes, Brittany. That's I'm trying. That's it, that's all. Yes. Like ours. Love your live, great topic, and great time. Thank you, Brittany. That means a lot. It really do. I appreciate that. I do. I do. I do. So I have a little discussion and stuff, and then play some music. You know what I'm saying? Like how that sound. All I prescribe is slam and vodka. Hitting in the system, you start drunk texting and suddenly you miss them, or even wanna diss them. Then you call your girl like, what the hell you claiming? She like, don't blame me, you better do like Jamie. Blaming on the liquor, he works every time. But strong as you might, I know it's somebody birthday. Well, we get, don't know your Thursday, but don't know where your glass at. Hey, yes, Queen 3. And that vibe over to all topics. Put on my community wall, or I just bring up one on my head, and just say, talk about that for a little bit. When I can mix it with music, I'm good.
no hands, baby. It just makes it easier.
Uh, y'all like that music? All right, y'all. I think I'm about to turn it on and take it on down. Y'all, I really appreciated y'all. I swear I did. I appreciate y'all tonight. And I thank y'all for coming through. I thank y'all for hanging out with me. I thank y'all for sticking in there with me. I'm glad y'all had fun. I'm glad y'all loved the live, and I love y'all. I love y'all. I do. So until then, y'all keep pushing me and I'm gonna do my part. And I just love it. And until then, y'all, like I say every time, y'all will see me again soon. That could be tomorrow, that could be, the day before, but I am pushing to keep on to go live, to get all of this out of me. So by my birthday, I could just come on and won't have to, I'm still gonna have anxiety. I know that, but it'll be less by my birthday, and I could just keep on pushing and just keep on just coming on, giving y'all a little commentary, you know what I mean, a little subject and then a little music, and I'm fine with that, and it helps me relieve stress from me. You know what I'm saying? And I know some of y'all the same. You know what I mean? A little conversation and some music. You know what I mean? I know that's stress reliever for me, so I know it is for you guys as well. I appreciate all the comments and the well wishes and all everything. I love you all, and I'm gonna see y'all sooner than you know. Check the community wall because, like I said, I'm not good at setting lives. It's just like I'm going live and then I'll go and it'd be like a half hour. So, um, yeah, I had so much fun tonight. So you probably will see me tomorrow. But until then, y'all, I'm out of here and I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Bye.